Hey guys, it's Toast again from the Fishyaker YouTube channel. Here's another Amazon Prime package, this time with some line from my good friends at SeaKnight. Let's take a look at it this time and see how this mono stacks up. So, a few days back on Amazon, I placed an order for SeaKnight Blade mono fishing line. In this case here, 500 meters, 547 yards, Japan material, nylon fishing line, 2 to 35 pound, premium mono nylon line. So, what did I get in this nice package here, this Prime package? This. So, here it is. In this nice fancy-nancy packaging. Again, SeaKnight's really cool. I like their line. They've actually held up pretty well so far in the ones that I've been testing, and they always have really good product presentation. So in this case here, it's in this nice clear plastic box. This little spool container. I like that. That actually does quite a bit for me. That actually looks pretty cool. Makes it nicer in the shipping. It came in, again, not cracked or smashed or anything either, because Amazon usually does a really good job with their shipping, but the presentation of this is really nice. So in a nice little container here, like I mentioned, the listing here is for this mono. On the top of it here, it's got the specs on it. SeaKnight Monster Blade, parallel, super nylon, 100%. The one I have here is 12-pound test. It's their number 3 size. It's 500 meters, and it's a diameter of 0.29 millimeters. So looking at it again, once I've taken it out of that case, the packaging again is really nice. On the bottom of it, it's got the breakdown for the sizes and the diameters. Looks good. It's tightly woven on here. Looking at the description of these, you'll see down here the exact size that I picked up here, 12 pounds. And again, looking at the listing, $9.66. A bunch of different colors available. I like the clear because I like to use it a lot of times as a leader on my my braid. But it's got some cool colors on here: black, blue, green, a multicolor, the clear again, and then the yellow. They actually have a really good listing like they typically do for SeaKnight products. Again, I use a lot of their different lines on here, and there's really good customer service in them too. Looking down here is their description on it. They were founded in 1983, and it goes on here, nice photo descriptions on here, nylon and so forth. It's kind of self-explanatory in that it is a mono, but I don't know, take a look at it online. I'll have the link down below in the description here on YouTube if you want to take a look at it closer. Again, you can get it on Amazon. You can find these things, you know, the SeaKnight stuff also on eBay, stuff like that. But pretty big company out of Asia. But let's take a look at it, see how easily I can get this out off the spool to take a look at it, and then we'll take a test with it and see how it holds up. Click. So looking at the line itself, it's got your typical, a little bit of typical memory off of it. Again, as you spool it on, be careful the direction you're spooling it on. I personally use a lot more for my main line using braid and use mono for my leader. But the memory pulls right out of this without a problem. That's actually really cool. So it showed it hasn't been on this spool pre-manufactured for too long of a period of time. Looking at it, it's a nice crystal clear appearance to it. There's no off coloring to it. Diameter is pretty consistent, if not a little bit smaller than a lot of 12-pound test mono. I like it. Let's take a look at it, just see how well it holds up. Just tying a little knot in it first. Just a single overhand. It's got a nice tight knot in it. It knotted up really easy. Clean little knot. Let's go ahead. I've got the little fish scale here. I'm going to wrap it around here, wrap it around a whole bunch of times, put a couple little simple knots in it so most of the pressure's on those overlaps on the curve so it's not on the knot, and see how it holds up. And on the other end, I'm going to wrap it around a whole bunch of times to a dowel. And we're going to see how this actually holds up to their 12-pound test rating. So here it is. I've got it wrapped around a whole bunch of times on the dowel and on the scale here. I've got it zeroed out for 0 pounds. And I'm going to put some tension on it. Keep in mind, if you have this as your main line, you're going to get more stretch out of it because you're going to have, I don't know, up to like 50 yards or so of line out. In this case here, I've only got like a foot. I'm going to keep trying to zero that out, make sure it's on pounds, and see how this goes. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's got some stretch. It's stretching mostly now. Let's see, it still hasn't broken. Got up right around 10 pounds that time. Let's take another look and see if we can do it again. So let's go ahead and try this again. Take number 2. It's zeroed out. Let's see how it does this time. Last time we got right at about 10 pounds. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got just over 12 pounds. Spot on for what they're saying. Let's do it one more time and see if this stays consistent with what their line rating is. So I know we've already done 2 tries of it, and I know a lot of people always ask me, well, you're just breaking at the knot. There you go. Didn't break at the knot. It broke quite a ways down onto the main line down here. So that's pretty cool. So far, so good. Let's try this another time here and see how this one does. Powering it on, zeroing it out, and let's try this again. 6, 7, 8, 9, a little bit of slippage there, 11, 12, just click 13, just over 13 pounds. Not bad. So, just over 13 pounds on it. Here's your line. Unraveled it there, so it didn't break on the knots. What do I think? This stuff really holds up. It's spot on with what their ratings are on it. Saying it's a 12-pound test. It's got a nice clear finish to it. It's smooth. I like this stuff. I'm going to be putting this stuff onto a reel and seeing how it works. Also using it for some leader material. But do I recommend it? Yeah, that's a really good line. And SeaKnight actually has had some really good results in some of our tests on here too. So, take a look at it again. There you go. There's your spool. Comes in a really nice packaging. It's on Amazon. You can probably find it some other places like eBay and stuff like that. And I'll put some links down below in the description. But again, it's a SeaKnight Monster Blade. And this one here, parallel, 12-pound test. And it's got a nice thickness to it, too, for the diameter. I like it. Like I said, packaging's part of the first impression on it. And from that point on, it was fast shipping on it. They have great customer service. And it's a really nice quality line. And it holds up right at what their specifications are for their rating. So check them out. As you always say too, be sure to click on some more of the fishyaker videos. You have reviews, fishing reports, a lot of on-the-water stuff, kayak fishing, you name it, all that good stuff. And if you haven't already, give us that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the Fishyaker channel, let me know what you want to see, and if you want to get on the water, give me a holler. We'll catch you on the water, guys. Thanks for watching.
Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.